the book of Acts, the first chapter. When Judas killed himself and Peter said, we have men that was here with us from the beginning. And they could raise up one to be what? The treasurer. And that was Judas' office. So right away they need a treasurer. Peter said, we have them. Justice, Matthias, they were with us from the beginning, learning. Don't think they never have anything to do, right? When YAHAWAH find them, what they were doing? They were working, weren't they? They were fishermen. Matthew was collecting tax. They all was working. But they become apostle. An apostle means what? Teachers. So they become from nobody. Now in YAHAWAH, they were asking him, which school do you go to? Who teach you? You understand me? Who teach you? So they basically come from nothing, small beginnings, to when they go and they stand in the temple, all who have degrees and college degrees have to be listening to them. Because they could not get Peter from the temple. Look at Paul's profession. What was his profession? He was a tent builder, right? He was a tent builder. Those are position today that you all here look on. You all here look on it. Peter, James, and John, they were the top of the disciples, the highest rank. James and John was fishermen, right? Peter, fisherman. Who respect fishermen in Ghana? Nobody. Nobody. I go to the fish market actually, nobody respects fishermen. I observe, I look, I watch. Nobody. And those were the top three. Those were the head at the table when it comes to YAHAWAH. Because you know why? They have the desire to learn. And every day is to better themselves. Just like some of you here, you have the desire. But when it comes on to African countries, the desire becomes different. And in difference, it becomes evil. Because the father don't want the son to be better than him. Because that man, any father behave like that, he's not a father. He's a monster. Likewise the mother. So somebody will not push their child to the greatness. All my children, they don't have a choice. They have to become better than me. Because I know they're going to bring me back in this earth. And that's wisdom. So we have children here. Some choose to learn, some choose not to learn. Some try, some not trying. Hey, sit up. Give me the discussion. Do you understand? Who remember me and your part? Where she is? It's her last chance. First time she said me, she cry, right? Who remember that? And you all know, you all see a trying girl. And if the brothers and sisters will help her, she can go beyond them. Shamar don't care. Zarat don't care. That's what I see. Because Shamar can read, she can write well. She can spell too. But what came in now? Negligence. She don't care. So with even she, I would look past her and I would spend all my time with Yapa. I'm not wasting my time. She and Zara don't care. And if everything returned back to the parents, because that's who's spending money. Somebody quote the scripture, right? What is it profit you to work all day life? A man would work to spend the money back to his family. We can't save. You save up enough money to give it to somebody else. That's all they do. Do you understand me? So when you get the children, you have to be in their life in terms of they must come and teach you to read and write. or you talk, or you read. Because deacon can read more than Moses. How is that? In his time, how many children was going to school at this time? Ask yourself that question. Because I hear about Ghanaian school system. In Jamaica, we have to go. It's not a choice. We could be by the seaside. We couldn't be in Kotakraba hustling because somebody else would whip our ass to go to school. We have to go. We never have a choice. But now we see some, they're just feeding the child to eat, to waste some money in school, and we cannot allow that. We're building a nation. And you have to have the desire for your children to be better than you. They should be the next president, the next king. We read about Solomon for the past couple of weeks, right? He was king at 15. David had many children. Solomon was the youngest one. So what David seen, his children, that David could make the first boy king, or make the oldest one king. But instead, David said you have to kill that one, Solomon. You see that one there? You have to kill it. If you don't, he will kill you. Think our both parents think. Esau and Jacob, they were twins, weren't they? And regardless of what Jacob did to Esau, did Isaac revoke it? He could have, didn't he? But when Esau went, he said, oh, you're going to serve your brother. What father can a child have? A father that sees potential. You say, you know, this is the right thing to do. But the question is, who did Isaac love? Isaac have two sons. Which one Isaac loved? He loved Esau. And the blessing that he get, you might serve Jacob. It's only right. So that's why sometimes you cannot mix love with emotions. Even me, I have two sons, I'm still looking which one. If my daughter could get the birthright, she would get it. Even, I speak that many times. If my daughter could get my birthright, she would be the one getting it, not those boys. As a father, you look, who will hold this family together? Who will uphold the Most High? The laws, the statutes, the judgment. Who will do that? And for all I say, no, my daughter is the main one will do it. Unless the Most High change those two boys. So I made the Bible to be what? My guideline. Because you read it, you don't understand. And you will never understand. Proverbs 8 chapter. Look at Proverbs 8. Proverbs 8 chapter. Let's see something. Start at verse 17. Proverbs 8 verse 17.
Proverbs chapter 8 verse 17. I love them that love me.
Read.
And those that seek me early shall find me.
So do you see this? The one who showed desire to love the Most High. That's as a father, that's who the Most High says loving. And the Most High said, the one that seek me early shall do what?
Shall find me.
Seek ye first the kingdom of YAHAWAH. The Most High cannot be second choice. Read, sir.
Verse number 18. Riches and honor are with me. Yea, durable riches and righteousness.
So now, the riches what the world have to offer is death and destruction. But the Most High said, riches and what?
Riches and honor
Is with what?
are with me.
Because you cannot be rich and don't have no honor. See, freedom want to run for politics, so much people talking about it. He's a rich man without no honor. So the Most High said, when you come to me, when you seek me early, when you find me, you will be rich and you'll have honor, just like Solomon did. Read, sir.
Verse number 19. My fruit is better than gold, yea, than fine gold, and my revenue than choice silver.
Read.
I lead in the way of righteousness, in the midst of the path of judgment.
Read on.
That I may cause those that love me to inherit substance, and I will fill their treasures.
So you see that the Most High said, anybody that loves him, they will have substance, and their treasure will be filled. That's the only way. That's the only way. So it's all about what is riches to you. As I said, money you just save it to give somebody else. When you die, you cannot carry it with you. Knowledge and wisdom is way greater than what this world has to offer. Right? Read on where we are.
Verse number 22.
Read.
The Lord possessed me in the beginning of his way, before his works of old.
So Solomon going to something that you can attain what is very easily going on. Because Solomon saying the Most High possessed him with something in the days of what? Even before he was born. Read.
Verse number 23. I was set up from everlasting.
Solomon saying was set up from when?
From everlasting.
So did Solomon die? He died. So this wasn't about him, was it? Real?
From the beginning, or ever the earth was.
So Solomon saying was from the beginning, even before because you know why? Understand? 24, sir.
When there was no depth, I was brought forth.
What Solomon said?
When there was no depth,
In that means Genesis 1. He said when Genesis 1 wasn't there, where was he?
I was brought forth.
Real?
When there was no fountains abounding with water.
When there was no sea, where was he? Read on.
Before the mountains were settled,
Mm-hmm.
before the hills was I brought forth.
Before what?
The hills.
So when could this happen? David, didn't David have him? So you see, brothers, you read Proverbs many times, but understanding will come when you seek the Most High. He will show you what you need to see. But read what? Yeah, read.
Verse number 26. While as yet he had not made the earth, nor the fields, nor the highest part of the dust of the world.
Read.
When he prepared the heavens, I was there.
What he said?
When he prepared the heavens, I was there.
So when Solomon born, was the heavens and the earth was here? He was right there. You remember, he stood outside of David watching David die. But now Solomon saying something totally different. You read it, you're going to be all confused and over the whole place. Because we know, read on, you have more, read on.
When he prepared the heavens, I was there.
Mm-hmm.
When he set a compass upon the face of the depth.
And what was the compass, man? What was, go back and stand there. You ask permission before you all move. What was the compass? The depth is the earth. So Solomon said the Most High put a compass upon it. So now Solomon saying before the compass went upon it, I was watching, I was with the Most High, I was there looking at the compass. What was that compass? Zaman. Aisha. The compass. What is a compass? Huh? Yes, north, east, west, south. So before they said this is the West Sea, the South Sea, Solomon said, I was right there beside him. Some of you guys say, I don't know what that, you know? I don't know, I wasn't there. I just found when I born everything was created. Right? Read on. What we at? 28?
When he established the clouds above, when he strengthened the fountains of the deep.
Read.
When he gave to the sea his decree that the water should not pass his commandments.
Read.
When he appointed the fountains of the earth.
So when Most High put the seed there and said, don't pass. Solomon said, I was there when he was doing it. I was there. I was see it all. So when he come and tell in Ecclesiastic that somebody code, there is nothing new under the sun, what is he telling you? There's nothing new to him. That's why he could be a king at 15. Just imagine, did you think his teachers did have mercy on him till he was a king? As I tell you, in Israel, the priest is the highest, or the priest might be one of the highest command in Israel. And the prophet won't go to the priest. So you think when Nathan came, Nathan they tell Solomon to treat him like, oh, y'all treat the children here? You think because he was king at 15, any one of the prophets or the priests going to him bowing? Where? In what nation? No. They have to make him to be a man. They have to make him to be a man. So just imagine his teachers and how he have to refrain his wisdom when he go to his teacher. But when they were teaching him, he knew most, but he still have to listen, right? He still have to do his own work, right? He have to. Because he tell her that what? Cain they ask. So that means he get Cain too. Read, sir.
Verse number 30. Then I was by him, as one brought up with him. And
Look at this. I was by the Most High as one that brought up with him. But he will tell us something deeper. Go.
And I was daily his delight. Rejoicing
I was
always
what?
his daily delight.
Rejoicing of his son. Read.
Rejoicing always before him. Rejoicing in the habitable part of his head. And my delight were with the sons of men.
So were the sons of men. You find that in Job the 1st chapter, right? There was a day when the sons of men go to kill the Most High. So that's why Yahweh shall become the only big man. So when you see somebody don't want to come and debate, they will not understand. So you can even go to them. That they're looking for Yahweh Shai in the Old Testament. We find Yahweh Shai before there was an Old Testament. So if you're still looking for him, there is something wrong. We found him already. Read on.
Now therefore hearken unto me, O children.
So what Solomon saying?
Hearken unto me, O children.
Read on.
For blessed are they that keep my ways.
So that's why it's important when you keep the ways of God. When you understand the ways, when you keep it, it's what is important. Read.
Hear instruction.
Hear what?
Instruction.
Read on.
And be wise.
Read.
Refuse it not.
Refuse it not. And that's what the problem in our community is. Look on Prince. My name? Prince Harry. Didn't he went to war? He went to Afghanistan. Went to Iraq. And you have to be on frontline duty. So even though he going on the throne, if there's no war, they have to create a war for him to go fight. What prince going to be? Oh, you're going to be king and you can't fight. You can't defend him. So just imagine when his mother and his father come and tell him, listen, you have to go to war. If he die, he die. But when he live, he will have more honor to his name. He cannot sit on the throne and don't go to war. They said this as he was on frontline duty. I know man was in the field protecting him, but the mere fact is he have to go on frontline duty. You have to know what it is to kill somebody. You have to know what it is to see somebody get shot. That's how you be strong. But our people now, in our culture, in our history today, we do not want to take instruction. Read.
Blessed is the man that heareth me, watching daily at my gate, waiting at the post of my door. For whoso findeth me findeth life.
Read.
And shall obtain favor of the Lord.
Read on.
But he that sinneth against me wrongeth his own soul.
Read.
All they that hate me laugh dead.
And that's the problem. So you see, brothers and sisters, when you love the Most High, and you seek for the Most High, be careful what you find. You have to be careful what you find. But go seek this world, look for something in this world. Only thing you will find is vanity. Vanity, vanity, vanity. All is what? Vanity. Proverbs 6:9.
Proverbs 6, verse number 9. How long wilt thou sleep, O sluggard?
What the Bible said?
How long wilt thou sleep, O sluggard?
Read on.
When wilt thou arise out of thy sleep?
So know the Most High calling you a sluggard. And that's why last week I mentioned to you, I said the more we backsliding is the more the Most High asking us a question. Now we have the ambition to be great. We have the ambition to be better than who we are today. But the Most High said what we're doing? We're dragging our foot as a nation of people. Some of you just come here to have a good time. Be honest. You don't see each other all week, so you just come here to have a good time. So if you come here and elder is not here, everything is fine. You have freedom to do what you want. Some of you don't come here to learn. Some of you don't come here to be better. So now the Most High are calling you what? A sluggard. The lukewarm. And even some brothers and sisters that are on the internet, you're lukewarm. This Babylonian system is what? It makes you to do what? Compromise. You're comfortable in this. Solomon was the wisest king. Now he can tell you that he was here before you was walking on earth. How many people understand that then? How much time you read the book of Proverbs? But you go to Christian church, right? And now you see, only thing you see pop up now, you see they said, the pastor telling you, do I know you? No, you don't know me. Do this, that, because they have a old pay contract. I know you all see the videos. And that entices you. You think that's salvation. All of them went die. That's why yesterday on the radio program, I tell them that when TV Joshua died, I went to the program and I said, God killed him. The man told me I should not say that. But the British did a whole documentary and nobody said nothing. You hear it all over the world. Do you understand? Seek the Most High while you can find it. Right? Give me Psalms 51:10, sir. Book of Psalms 51:10.
Psalms chapter 51, verse number 10. Create in me a clean heart, O YAHAWAH,
Read on.
and renew a right spirit within me.
So do you want that? Do you want that? The only person can create in you a clean heart is the Most High. The only person can put the right spirit in you. Guess who is that person? Is the Most High. Was it Esau and Jacob, brother? One have a messed up spirit, one have a good spirit. Was not Cain and Abel brothers? So you see this. So you have to plead to the Most High to bring in that clean spirit into you. Because one thing you don't understand the elements that are around you. You don't understand the demonic position around you. You think your ritual can cast it away. You don't know who you're dealing with. Because if the Most High says something, no matter what you do, you cannot remove it. When you read in the Gospel, in the book of Mark, it tells you, the disciples was casting out demons out of man, they could not. You have to go to YAHAWAH to cast it out. YAHAWAH you only can cast out these by what? Fasting and praying. Right? Read that from the top again from the Psalm
51, verse number 10. Create in me a clean heart, O YAHAWAH,
Read?
and renew a right spirit within me.
And that's what you should desire from the Most High. If you don't go to the Most High to remove the spirit that's in you and to put the correct one in you, oh, it might be there. How much time you pray and ask the Most High to put the correct spirit in you? Some of you never pray for that. But you expect it just coming to you, right? Most High said, no, ask and it shall be given. That's right. Seek and you shall find. Knock and the door shall be what? Open. Right? Let's say the book of Proverbs. Get Proverbs, the first chapter. Yes. Proverbs 1 verse 1.
The Proverbs 1, verse number 1.
Mm-hmm.
The Proverbs of Solomon, the son of David, king of Israel.
King of who?
Israel.
Read on.
No wisdom and instruction to perceive the words of understanding, to receive the instruction of wisdom, justice, and judgment, and equity.
So you see that, to know the wisdom of what?
Justice,
Mm-hmm.
and judgment, and equity.
So now, with wisdom, you cannot give judgment without wisdom. They all work together. Because you cannot have wisdom and making unrighteous judgment. Read on.
To give subtlety to the simple, to the young man knowledge and discretion.
So the young man must know what?
Knowledge and discretion.
Knowledge and discretion. So what are we teaching our young men? Are we teaching our young men knowledge? You see the beauty about when I came in the truth. I remember brothers from America came to Jamaica. So when they came, what they did, they separated schools. Because me and a brother go in the Yeshamia, still my close brother. So both of us go there same night. It was a Wednesday night. Same night, both of us go in the school. So when we go in there, we stick together until this day. But when the elders from America came, they separated us. They pick and they say, you, Kahan was one of them. So they put me in a leadership class. Shamia was in the regular class. So I was always, Shamia was older than me too, by at least 5-6 years. So I was always wondering why they did that. But nobody said nothing. Because the leadership class I went into, you have to be at church 6 days a week. Yeah, it's 7. Because the Sabbath will be a general class. So I have to be there Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. We're in a separate class with a bunch of us who was young men who was in that leadership class. So we always said, sword sharpened sword. So I have a brother named Cartesiah. He leave the truth now. We were always at it. It was like war, we're going at it, tension. You understand me? Who was the better one? So it become that way in terms of he wasn't a happy one. You understand me? Strife started to build up. Both of us. You understand me? Both of us did have strife amongst each other. It was him alone. Because I was hungry. You understand me? And the worst thing, I always remember I was a twin. And I'm here today, my next half is not here. So I was always a fighter. Anyway, he leave the truth a couple years after. But guess what? I'm still alive. So that's why when they come on to anything, I notice in Passover, first fruits, tabernacle, I have all understanding on that because I was taught as a young man. Yeshamia, which is my name, he never taught those classes. I don't think he ever do a Passover by himself. But both of us step in the same day. So now the question is, who is here ready for something like that? You're not ready. You're not ready. Then they go and sit and watch brothers on YouTube quote and say, hey, how they do it? They study. You have to study. Just imagine. We have to work. I was going to college first. After school every evening, I have to go to church. Wake up in the morning, have to do college work, church homework. After church, after college finish, I'm working. Did I leave the truth when money started to come in? No. After work, church. Work, church. When we went to America, and this is why we're talking these things on the camera, because we can testify of it. That we have witnessed, brothers know it's true. Go to America for more than 12 years, 2 jobs. Ask if I ever missed church one Shabbat. Or one feast day, or one class. Ask any of my peers or my elders and that I'm amongst them. If I ever missed one Shabbat. If the snow fall too much and I said, I'm staying in today, it was too much snow. We used to have to go to camp and bring a shovel and take up the snow, and that was my first camp in New York. You have to remove the snow, and then we stand up and teach, and they go. Ask if I ever miss one. I know some of the brothers will say something. Later on, when I start to get ranks, captain, sergeant of arms, I used to be in the car park up while the young man was teaching. So the privilege do come with it. And what we'll do, we'll drop the man them at camp while they're teaching. I used to just stand up in the car watching them. So I'm in the warm car. If somebody come asking a question, I'll go out and answer the question and go back. Because after a while, they get wrong. The young man them appreciate it. You understand me? But now the Bible said the young man must be taught instruction and knowledge. Who is doing that? So if I have a whole nation of young men raised up without no guidance, no wisdom, nothing like that. How much people in the earth I share? I'm the planet Earth. Come on, he's a teacher. You don't understand? It's a man. My gosh. So they did pass the 8 billion march in November. So the earth is 8 billion. Right? So you learned something new today, huh? Out of that 8 billion, how much is woman? How much is woman? 8 billion people, how much is woman? Woman is more than 6 billion. It's 5-point-something billion. But think about it. Man is going to war, man is dying. So you have like 2 billion men on the earth. 6 billion woman, 2 billion. Man going to war, dying. Man fill up the prison. Some of them are sodomites, Kojobesiwa. So who you are, woman, be with? And keep in mind, you need a man for yourself. So do you see, the only person think like this is black people. You don't have much sense. You have no wisdom, you have no knowledge. You are foolish. Even Japan said, no, send the black man them come. Because we see the struggle what the black man them going through. Didn't Japan say that? Japan said, come here, we need baby in Japan. Send the man them over here. African, they were telling African country. Let the man them in Africa come over here. Come pregnant over a woman. We want to multiply. nobody teaching the man instruction. The young man, because who's supposed to teach him? Who? The mother. The mother supposed to teach his son. But what the mother teaching the son? The mother not teaching the son. He's supposed to teach his son, but you're not. Because you teaching your son like the good husband that you imagine in your mind. Because the Bible tells you that there is none that good, but you want a good husband. So you're going to teach your son after the mind, the concept that you have in your mind. You're going to tell your son you don't need his father. Do you understand what's happening? Because we lack the wisdom of what? Knowledge. So without knowledge, what we do? We suffer. Because you mix emotions with love. Emotional love is two different stuff. You don't have love. Nobody loves nobody. Because love is an emotion. It's a feeling. Okay, if you look up the meaning of love, what it will tell you? Huh? And everlasting. Somebody die, you cry today. Are you going to cry for everlasting? So that means it's not love. It's emotion. It's infatuation. The Most High said, love me with all your heart, all your mind, all your soul. Have you loved anybody like that? Have you loved anybody more than yourself? So you don't have love in you. You have feelings, you have emotions. Somebody died and bawl for 2 weeks and that's it. You're not going to bawl for the rest of your life. No. Right? Read on, Shaman.
Verse 1, verse number
4.
4. Verse number 4.
Mm-hmm.
To give subtlety to the simple.
To give subtlety to who?
To the simple.
Read on.
To the young man knowledge and discretion.
Read.
The wise man will hear and will increase learning.
The wise man will hear and do what?
And will increase learning.
Increase in learning. You shouldn't take your Bible and read because I asked you to. Because now you're reading without no understanding, don't know the author is, don't know nothing about the book. But the Bible says one that is wise will increase on it, will want to know about it. Our only greatness on this earth is in the Bible. We have no other greatness to get. Because the white man is at the top of everything. The Most High have to remove him. Right? Read on.
And the man of understanding shall attain unto wise counsel.
The man of understanding, if you have understanding, guess what he'll do?
Attain unto wise counsel.
You listen to wise counsel, not foolish counsel. But the Bible says you will listen to wise counsel, not a foolish one. So when you have understanding, that's what you desire. Right? Read on.
Verse number 6. To understand the proverb and the interpretation, the words of the wise, and their dark sayings.
And they're what?
They are dark sayings.
So you see what the Bible says, man? To understand Proverbs. And the interpretation of the Proverbs. And the word of the wise. To understand something that the wise man say. You know why? Because whatever they're saying is a dark statement. So that's why when you open the Bible, we going to see things different. And you don't reach to that estate to understand it yet. Because when you read the book, what Paul called a young man? Paul said young people are a bunch of novice, right? You don't know nothing, keep quiet.
That's right.
Novice. Read, sir.
Verse number 7. The fear of YAHAWAH is the beginning of knowledge.
So do you see what knowledge is? There's no knowledge and wisdom without the Most High. It cannot be that way. So the Bible says when you fear the Most High, is the beginning of what?
Of knowledge.
Read on.
But fools despise wisdom.
So now, Solomon getting personal. Solomon said when you despise wisdom, you become what? A fool. Y'all use that as an insult in man. We don't use that as an insult in America or Jamaica. We don't. Okay, if you fool, you fool. It's simple as that.
That's right.
If you're fool, you're fool. If you're stupid, you're stupid. We don't see that as an insult. But guess who will be offended? A fool will be more offended than anybody else. Because the Bible said, correct not a scorner.
That's right.
I will curse you. The Bible said, correct one that is wise, and he will do what? He will love you. Right? Read on.
But fools despise wisdom and instruction. Verse number 8. My son, hear the instruction of thy father, and forsake not the law of thy mother.
And that's why, if you want to be great, this is the first thing. But the instruction only have to be a righteous instruction. And we have cases in the Bible where the son sent the mother to prison. King Asa, the mother was trying to teach him to do wickedness, and he had to lock her in prison. So if the wisdom is righteousness, the child must attain to it. If it's unrighteousness, you have all the reason to flee from it. Right? Read on.
Verse number 9. For they shall be an ornament of grace unto thy head, a chains about thy neck.
Read.
My son, if sinners entice thee, consent thou not.
And that's it. So the sinners can come from anywhere. If the sinner is your mother, your uncle, your brother, the niece, your own children, the Most High said don't consent. Because in the Bible, everything is laws, rules, and regulation. When you go outside of that, you go outside of the Most High. Just like I see people go to funeral, nobody purifying themselves. Why? Funeral was in the Bible. Cain killed Abel and bury him, right? Cain do a funeral. But now everybody just doing what they choose to do. Because they what? The Bible said there's no instruction or law in the land. There's no wisdom in this land. So that's why you see the Most High not dealing with us like we used to deal with us. When the entire earth was wicked, the Most High said, I find Enoch, I find Noah, I find Moses. The Most High said, no matter what, he finds somebody when this world is in chaos. So who will he find now? A couple of weeks ago we read about the famine, right? The famine of the world coming. Who will he find? Ask yourself that question. Give me 3 John 1:4. Book of 3 John 1 verse 4. Damar, is the camera buffing?
3 John 1 verse 4.
Read.
I rejoice greatly that I found of thy children walking in truth.
You see what John's saying? John saying in what?
Rejoice greatly.
He rejoiced. He was happy. That he found what?
I found of thy children walking in truth.
When he see the children walking in truth, he said rejoice greatly. And if he rejoiced, guess who else rejoiced? The Most High rejoiced. That's why YAHAWAH said when one man repent, angel rejoice in that. Read it from the top again, sir.
3 John 1 verse 4. I rejoice greatly that I found of thy children walking in truth.
Read.
As we have received the commandment from the Father.
So you see what the truth is? The commandment of the Most High.
That's right.
Right? You finish? Get me 1 Corinthians 13:6.
John chapter 1 verse 4.
Yes.
I went to me, I have no greater joy than to hear that my children walk in truth.
Yeah, right second.
You say the both of them said the same thing. Both of them said the same thing, so that's why I let them to test it. Alright? So get 1 Corinthians 13:6.
1 Corinthians 13 verse number 6. Rejoiceth not in iniquity.
What the Bible says you should not do?
Rejoiceth not in iniquity.
So you cannot be happy in iniquity. The Bible says you don't go to the Christmas party and rejoice with them. You don't go to the Easter party and rejoice with them. The Bible says rejoice not in iniquity. Read on.
But rejoiceth in the truth.
Rejoiceth in what?
In the truth.
In the what?
In the truth.
Give me John 15:20 quickly. So you see, the truth is what will lead us. The truth is what will set us on high. So that's why when you come here, when they're doing the quotation and your deacon have to ask you, y'all clapping like said, you don't want to be here. Y'all clapping like said, you're not happy. But now the Most High telling you, when you read Deuteronomy 28, he said we don't serve him in what? Joyfulness of all things. Psalms 100, make a joyful noise. The happy some of you be is when it's break and it's eating and talking. That's the happiest some of you be. But you don't rejoice and you do not be happy for the truth. Read what you have, sir.
John 15,
verse 20.
John 15, verse number 20. Remember the word that I said unto you.
What Yahuwah said?
The servant is not greater than his Lord.
And that's it. Even Yahuwah was telling the disciples that the servants, the one who's serving, don't greater than who?
His Lord.
Who's greater than the master. Read?
Even they have persecuted me,
Mm-hmm.
they will also persecute you.
So what do you want to be persecuted for? Because just like what they could point out Peter, you was with him, and Peter denied. Don't let your persecution come when you're not dealing with the Most High 100, because you will not survive. Because if you're not dealing with the Most High 100 and persecution come, you will not be delivered from it. Right? Read on.
If they have persecuted me, they will also persecute you.
Read on.
If they have kept my saying, they will keep yours also.
And the people never kept the same. And this is even for the congregation. You will not keep the Most High saying because what? You never keep it in time past. Because some of you have it like this is a first existence on earth. No. Every dispensation that come giving problems. But you get this one where you can fix it. You get this time now where you can correct it. Rebels. Right? Read on, Shaman.
Verse 21. But all these things will they do unto you for my name's sake.
For who?
My name's sake.
So you see that? So now, don't be persecuted for the Most High name, but you're not living up to the lifestyle. Because if you're doing that, there's no comfort or deliverance from it. Right? Get back on 1 John 4:5. So.
1 John 4, verse number 5.
Mm-hmm.
They are of the world.
What the Bible said?
They are of the world.
Read on.
Therefore speak they of the world, and the world heareth them.
So you see. So when the pastor goes and teach, the world will accept and hear. Because they have the word. Right? But read on verse 6.
Verse number 6. We are of YAHAWAH.
Mm-hmm.
He that knoweth YAHAWAH heareth us.
So do you see that? The person that is of the Most High will do what?
Heareth us.
Read.
He that is not of YAHAWAH heareth not us.
Read on.
Hereby know we the spirit of truth and the spirit of error.
So the person that is not of the Most High. So how many people rebel about this word? Many, right? So that 8 billion people, guess how much will die? More than 7 billion. That's why the Bible said birds going to eat dead body for years. Yahuwah say shall be weeping, mourning, and gnashing of teeth. Right? 1 John 5:19.
1 John 5, verse number 19.
Mm-hmm.
And we know that we are of YAHAWAH.
Really?
And the whole world lieth in wickedness.
So do you believe this? So if the Bible said we know that we are of YAHAWAH and the entire earth lie in wickedness, what that tell us, brothers and sisters? If they, when they mentioned this was 2,000 years ago, and if the entire earth 2,000 years ago was lying wickedness when they were around, where it is like now. And as I said, what is our desire? Don't be persecuted for something we're not doing.
No.
If you seek the Most High, you will find it. Right? If you love the Most High, you will find it. Give me back John 15:19.
John 15,
No,
verse
give me 2 Corinthians 6:17.
2 Corinthians, verse 6,
Verse 17.
verse number 17. Wherefore, come out from among them.
What the Bible says you must do?
Come out from among them.
Read on.
And be a separate.
And be what?
Separate.
Why is Paul saying that? Read on.
Yahawah.
Say to.
Yahawah.
Read on.
And touch not the unclean thing.
We cannot touch them. Separation is a must. Separation is key. Can the Bible say, can two walk together unless they agree? No. Because when the time of betrayal comes, what will happen? So even amongst the household of faith, the Bible said we have to do what? Separate. If one person touching the unclean thing, we have to separate ourselves from that. That's why when you understand what love and emotion is, you will see that none of us here have anything attached together. Somebody was here, they're not here no more. Guess what happened? The mission continued. In October, come out in Israel for Tabernacles, right? Nobody will ever stop that. April next year, I think April 11th or 10 next year, guess where am I going to be for Passover? I'll be there with the man that have the same mindset, that willing to depart, that don't decide to touch any unclean thing, and we will be doing the because the Most High says only 2 and 3 person, right? We're 2 or 3 together, that's right there. The Most High don't like too much people. Even the Peter them, when Peter said the 5,000, Peter was saying, send them back home. Philip was the one after come and say, YAHAWAH, we have some bread. We have some bread. Peter was like, go back home. Peter was in for the much, the mass of the people. Too much. Can? Right? Read on, Shaman.
And be separate, saith Yahawah.
And be what?
Separate.
But some of you cannot be separate. Because somebody in the truth, or you have friends in the world, or you even deal with your families in the world. Sometimes I try to deal with my family, even before talking to them, I'm getting an idea. Sometimes I just put the phone on the speaker and leave it there. Because we cannot have the same conversation. My mother called me, tell me about election is coming. Tell me that Trump get convicted. Oh, Trump get convicted for what? 30 felony? And he's not going to jail. So what was the purpose of going to court? He's still running for election on November 5th. So when my mother called, that's all she worried about. My head starts hurting. Because separation is good sometimes. Right? Give me 1 Peter 2:11, sir.
Verse number 11. Dearly beloved.
What Peter said?
Dearly beloved.
Really?
I beseech you as strangers and pilgrims.
As what?
Strangers and pilgrims.
Look at this. See what Peter saying, greet you? As a stranger and a pilgrim. Read on.
Abstain from fleshly lust.
Abstain from what?
Fleshly
And
lust.
what is fleshly lust? Fleshly lust is vanity. The vanity that you seek in this world, Peter telling you to do it, abstain from it. Because you want to be part of the world so much. So Peter said, dearly beloved, abstain yourself from it. Right? Read on.
Which war against the soul.
So you see that? It's your desire now. Your desire. So both of them fighting it together in terms of you want to be here, you don't want to be here. So at the end of the day, let's see who will win that battle. Because some of you don't want to be here. You know that you don't want to be here. You would be home chilling now. Right, Mika? Even somehow. You think you want to be here if you wasn't alive? If he wasn't alive today, Deacon, who do you think she'll be here? She and I share on here. This one to them. You don't understand in terms of what your father doing for you, how important it is for your life. You don't understand. One day you will, when you have children of your own, you will understand that. But you will not see it today. As I think in the same Ecclesiastes, get Ezekiel 18:31, Shana.
Ezekiel chapter 18, verse 21. Cast away from you all your transgressions.
What the Bible said they must do?
Cast away from you all your
So
transgressions.
the Most High said, cast away from you all your transgressions. And why is that? Read.
Whereby ye have transgressed,
Read on.
and make you a new heart and a new spirit.
Make you a new heart and a new spirit. So certain things what other people out there in the world going through, you don't have that desire to go through that. You might hide to do it, but how far are you going to go? Right? Give me Proverbs 4:19, Shema. Pick it. And then it goes to Ecclesiastes.
Proverbs 4, verse number 19. The way of the wicked is as darkness.
What the Bible said?
The way of the wicked is as darkness.
So when you break the commandments of the Most High, commandments of the parents, if you direction where you're going, the entire way is dark.
What's the stumble?
You don't know when you stumble. Because somebody will still correct you, but everything is on a different complexion. You cannot see. Right? Really?
Verse number 20. My son, attend to my words.
What Solomon said?
Attend to my words.
Listen. When the Bible talks about son, man, it's talking about both man and woman. Solomon said, listen. Read on.
Incline thine ear unto my sayings. Let them not depart from thine eyes.
Let they do depart from what?
Thine eyes.
Read on.
Keep them in the midst of thine heart.
So get Ecclesiastes now. 11. Verse 8. 11 and 8.
Of Ecclesiastes chapter 8, chapter 11, verse number 8.
Read on.
But if a man live many years
Mhm.
and rejoice in them all,
All the days of your life was prosperous. Read on.
yet let him remember the days of darkness.
Remember the days of what?
Darkness.
Hardship. But some of you just want everything to go how you feel it to go, right? Some of you don't want no problem. You want to wake up every day, you eat bank one okra stew, curry chicken and rice. But as soon as the Most High said, watermelon and cucumber, the whole complexion changed. You can just want to get up every day and eat food, right? Light soup, with a lot of meat. But the day you know when you have to eat garlic, it's a problem. Right? So read verse 8 again, Shema.
Chapter 11, verse number 8.
Read on.
If a man live many years and rejoice in them all, yet let him remember the days of darkness.
Read on.
For they shall be many.
No, son.
They shall be many.
Big son.
They shall be many.
Read.
All that cometh is vanity.
So you see that the prosperous days you have is vanity. Your fun and joy and happiness, it's vanity. The only time we get joy is when YAHAWAH come and put us back in his mind. Right? Read verse 9.
Verse number 9. Rejoice, O young man.
When you say young man, you mean young woman too. Bible says happy, be happy, rejoice. Hey, you're young, you're strong. Read on.
Rejoice, O young man, in thy youth.
Read on.
And let thy heart shed thee in the days of thy youth.
Let your heart cheer you because you're happy about everything. You have no responsibility. What responsibility you have? Somebody give you food, somebody put a roof over your head, somebody give you money to go to school, pay your school fee, you have no problem. So that's why if you're in the house as a young man, nobody should tell you to put the garbage out, to chop the yard, to rake the yard. As a young woman in the house, nobody should tell you to pack the things neatly, fold them up neatly, mop the floor, clean the house. Nobody should tell you that. You live there free. Because soon as you finish school and it's time to live by yourself, you understand how rough life is, right? You have to find your own food every day, right? You have to find your own money every day. But you didn't live a happy life where somebody was giving it all to you.
Right.
And you couldn't wait to grow up. I want to grow up and live. Why is he saying this to me? I can't wait to live. You don't know rough life is out there. You have the desire, I just want to live. Everything tell me what to do. You suck your teeth, you lang your mouth out, you have all kind of attitude. Right? Read verse 9 again, sir.
Ecclesiastes 11 verse number 9. Rejoice, O young man, in thy youth.
Read.
And let thy heart shed thee in the days of thy youth.
Read on.
And walk in the ways of thine heart.
Read.
And in the sight of thine eyes. But no doubt that for all these things YAHAWAH will bring thee into judgment.
So you see that? So for all these things, all the happiness that you're doing out there, partying you was doing, come. This next scripture says, a young man enjoyed it for it in many days. So now the Most High said, come, it's time for judgment. All this partying you used to go to, all this fun that you used to have, you're chilling. The Most High call your attention. Let's go. Because you see, sometimes when you're young, you think you're smart.
That's right.
You think you're smart. You don't know how foolish you are. You're young and you think you're smart. You think you have one up on the person. Sometimes the person just ignore you and don't honest.
That's right.
And you're so dumb, you just look past it like you don't really see. And you don't want to bother with it. But guess what? The Most High say, I'm not that person. I'm not that person. The Most High say, okay, angel, write it down. Oh, Zamar's going to school today. Okay, write it down. I say I leave school early to chill with friends. Write it down, write it down. The Most High see everything. The Most High knows everything that we do. And guess what? When we become a parent, don't you think Deacon is in school? So don't you think he know exactly what you are doing?
That's right.
Or what you all ever done? You can see Sister Yawana never liked school. She was rebellious. She never liked school. She might like the school, but she don't like go to the school. It's a big difference. I used to like my school too. I used to help them paint it. I'm joking. You understand me? The best school in that region. Rossi's was the best. Who was better than Rossi's? Who? No, we taught sports. We were the best. In our region, the school like I go to, Rossi's, was the best. When they come on to sports, everybody wants to go to that school. In those days, they tell a girl from a different school going to Rossi's. That time it wasn't phone, but it was like 1, 2, 3. So we're not going to play that game back. Which girl then would want somebody that go to Manny's? Who? Okay, so what school, what other school? Only school used to compete. Yeah, but that's in Mobile. That's in Montego Bay. That's in the city. But in the country, the school that I go was, everybody wants to be a part of that school. Huh? You too? Which school do you go to? St. Nicholas, I never heard of it.
Sister Portia's Miami's.
She go to St. Nicholas?
Yes, that's the big.
I don't know. Speak up. Public school? In what way? I never heard of it. And I hear about this story about family.
No,
I never hear about it. Alright, it confusing. You understand? So now, I remember days I left out for school, I never reached. Or I might reach at school, but we're over there in a shop. And I never go over in the school. You understand? But it was many days. Because at that time we were friends and we know that education was a key. When we reach home, my uncle would always tell me, bring a book club. So they will check. And then even other big man in the community, they will check our book. If we stop at the shop playing game or something, they will just take it back, go through, and they will take a book. And I remember one day one of them looking at my book, he said, hey, Matthew, you're bright man. You understand me? And I was like, yeah, you never know. But they couldn't tell. But when he take my book and look through, he said, hey, you're bright man. And I said, yeah. You understand me? So we know everything that our children do. And the worst thing, you are wicked than us because now you have cell phones.
That's right.
In our time, we never have cell phones. So in our time, we have to hope. We'll walk, if there's a girl over here that we want to talk to, we'll walk past the gate a million times and make all kind of noise. Right? And if we do see her, we point this way, that way. You understand me? And then she'll take her jug, she'll go for water, we walk with her. But now you have cell phone, you know to text somebody, meet me here, do this here. We think about stuff, have a data. We know it. So even before she gets a phone, we have a tracking device on it even until this day to know where she's at.
That's right.
If she goes somewhere, if she stands more than 5 minutes, the phone will get the alert. I even get it in Ghana here. I still don't turn it off on my phone. It's on it. She's not paying her phone bill, so she can't have no privacy. Me and the mother pay her phone bill. So I'll call the mother and say, she'll be here for 21 minutes. What she doing here? And you know what the mother will do? She just take a Uber and shoot. Simple. So you all ain't that smart. You're foolish. Right? That's why Paul called you a bunch of novice. Right? Read verse 9 again for me, Shaman.
Exodus 11, verse number 9.
Read on.
Rejoice, O young man, in thy youth.
In thy what?
In thy youth.
Read on.
And let thy heart cheer thee in the days of thy youth.
Let the heart cheer thee in the days of your what?
Of thy youth.
Read on.
And walk in the ways of thine heart, and in the sight of thine eyes. Hast no doubt that for all these things Yahawah will bring thee to judgment.
The Most High will bring thee to what?
Into judgment.
And we give thanks to the Most High for that. Huh? Read on.
Therefore remove sorrow from thy heart.
Remove what?
Sorrow from thy heart.
Read on.
And put away evil from thy flesh.
So what the Most High? Read on.
For childhood and youth are vanity.
So you see that? That nobody prepare you for what to come. Nobody teach you for what to come. And you see, the important part is put away evil from thy flesh. What's the evil you put in your flesh as a young child? Maya? What evil you put in your flesh as a young child? When you was young, what you was doing evil, man? And where you whisper to me for? You want me to answer what? Where did you find her? At her home. She was last in her house and you find her. Because when you're young, you'll smoke, you'll steal, you'll drink, you'll be chilling with friends. I remember one day I leave school, go to river and I almost drowned. I never did that again. Yeah, we used to leave school and go to river, we go to the beach, and we see people drown. I did all of that. So what he's saying now, you're doing wickedness to your flesh. You understand me? And then he says, for childhood and youth are vanity. Because now when you reach certain age, you look back and all those things you see. You hold your head down. You understand me? Because even, I know amongst men, young men, we sleep with certain women. Now we see the woman, we say, and I know the woman will do the same thing. they regret certain men they slept with in their young age.
That's right.
So that's the damage we used to do to our flesh. Likewise, the man that the woman slept with should be married. But then now we reach to this age, we in our 40s or 50s, you see them on Facebook pop up and say, damn, nobody better not know that. And it goes both ways. The man saying it now, the woman saying it now. Because no, we in the truth, we're saying something. If we did know this at your age, we'd be better, we'd be different. You understand me? And I definitely would be better and different. But regardless, that's why we have to stay in prayer and ask for forgiveness on a daily basis. But we know everything. Capiche? So we can sit and we think because we live it. We know it. Right? So get me back Ezekiel 18:31, Shama. And then get me back on Proverbs, the first chapter.
Ezekiel chapter 18, verse 1.
Read that for me.
Cast away from you all your transgressions.
So the Most High telling you now to cast away from you all your transgressions. It's not too late. If you want to receive the righteousness, this is what you do. You cast them away from what? From you. Right? Read on.
Whereby ye have transgressed, and make you a new heart and a new spirit. But why will ye die, O house of Israel?
Why will you what?
Die.
So you see that. So when you don't cast away your transgressions and your wickedness from you, the Most High said the next thing is death.
Right?
That's why earlier we read in the book of Proverbs, 8th chapter, I said, all they that hate me do what? We choose. Because we all have choice. So it's a choice if we want to be good or bad. So the question is, what choice will we choose? It's a choice where Satan can bless you. It's a choice where the Most High can bless you. But which one you choose? Which one you desire? Because you can get what you can do whatever you choose. Nobody telling you. No. But at the end of the day, as the Most High said, guess what we'll do? The Most High gonna call you for judgment. You understand me? Somebody quote a scripture this morning will tell you what. When a person died, the spirit go where? Return back to the Most High, right? Because one thing when you watch movie in Hollywood don't break down what death is. You watch movie, you see somebody get shot and just some sad word and then that's not what death is. Have anybody ever seen anybody die before? Ryan, you're working that field. Have you ever seen anybody die? YAHAWAH? Deacon? You ever see anybody die before Deacon? You ever see the breath leave anybody? Because what they teach you on TV, that's why you see, I'm happy for experience at the Most High put me through life. So I get to see some of everything. You understand me? Because when somebody going, what you call it? You will see their jaw drop, right? When somebody passing, their jaw drop. Yeah, their jaw drop. You lean one side, or you see that when a person transitioning, the mouth start to become lean, or the jaw sucking. So then you'll see the jaw drop. So when the jaw drop, you will hear the person buying for a year. You know why? Because every calorie, everything from the body is gone. So the muscle will be dropping down. You understand me? But the person not feeling no pain. If some of them can talk still, they'll tell you they're not feeling no pain. But you'll see the jaw lean because it's the jaw going out of space. Okay? Everything coming from the body. You understand me? So sometimes seeing somebody dead can be dramatic because you're going to see it in your memories forever. You're going to see it in your memories. If the person hold you, that whole way you're going to feel is like the person in a hole and want you to pull them out. So the Most High said, no, guess what he's doing? He's He's taking back that spirit. But the question is that spirit happy to go and see the Most High? Because that's when everybody called for judgment. And the body is just going back to the dirt. Because you can get a fake ass, fake breasts, fake lips. I see y'all shaving off your eyebrow, put files on up there too. It's all going to the dirt. It's garbage. It's nothing.
That's right.
It's nothing. No matter what makeup you put on, guess where that body going back? To the dirt. It's nothing. You understand me? The only important thing in that day is the spirit and your soul. And when the Most High called it, the Most High said, "Know you by known after death is what? Judgment." So you know the spirit cannot be judged. Can you beat the spirit? No. So the Most High said, "Okay, YAHAWAH, send him back on the earth." And then come back, somebody see on the street walking, begging. Somebody is still in poverty. Because you get the opportunity on earth to establish your family. For everything to be better, for you to come back. You never prepare. And YAHAWAH said, "In my father's house is many mansions." What was that? YAHAWAH said what? Paul tell you that in the what? You finish his course. You kept the faith. You understand me? So you don't, after this life, it's a whole different journey continue. It's not finished. Because when you watch somebody transition, it's the same way like somebody giving birth. So it's like you're transitioning and somebody else what? Coming. That's the same thing. So you see the little baby come here, why would you say, "Oh, this baby look like his great-grandfather. This baby look like his grandfather." And you're giving name after that family member in that family line. Why would you do that? Why you see the child, "Oh, she look like her grandma"? That's something that I hate. Why the child don't look like you, the father, or the mother? When old people come and see the child, they say, "Oh, this child look like his great-grandmother." Why would they say that? But you understand it at the time that you actually bring her back. Do you? You don't understand it. Look at Bob Marley children. All of them have different names, right? Junior Gang's son. Junior Gang's son is what? 12-year-old. Have you seen her?
Yes.
He's singing to, right? What they call him? They call him Bob. They name him after his great-grandfather. And when I look at that little boy, I say, "Look at Bob Marley, come back." And nobody don't even know it. You see that? Esau know it. That's why in this world, sit back where you was. That's why in this world, look at one name Mark Zuckerberg, create Facebook, is a billionaire. Esau looked for his own and put them back in the position that they were in. You understand me? But we the one, we lost. Because we the one don't let nothing for our children to get. Because you say the children want to rob you, the children want to be better than you, and all these things. I hear people say their mother never sent them to certain school, because their mother said if she go to the school, she's going to come back laughing at her. Yeah, I heard it. Because what? They never teach them the instruction. So let's finish up. Go back to Proverbs, the first chapter.
Verse 1, verse number 8.
No, 10.
Verse number 10. My son, if sinners entice thee, consent thou not.
Read on.
If they say, "Come with us, let us live with for blood. Let us let privately for the innocent without fault."
So somebody come to you and say, "Let us go there and break that house. Let us go there and rob somebody." The Bible says consent what? No, don't do it. Read.
Let us swallow them up alive as the grave, and woe as those that go down into the pit.
Read.
We shall find all precious substance, shall fill our houses with spoil.
So that's what somebody might come and tell you. That house has many things. Let's go do it. So now Solomon, as a young man, young king, Solomon was teaching the people. Solomon said, listen, if that happened, don't consent. The only concept should be keeping the laws and commandments and statutes of the Heavenly Father. Right? Read on.
Casting the lot among us, let us all have one verse. My son, walk not thou in the way with them. Refrain thy foot from their path.
So you see that. So if you see somebody out there in wickedness, Solomon said, don't walk with them. Refrain yourself from evil, keeping fellowship with these people, man. Because guess what happened? They go and break that house. You going to get locked up with them? Right? Read on.
For their feet run to evil, and make haste to shed blood. Surely in vain the net is spread in the sight of any bird.
Read.
And they lay wait for their own blood. They lie privately for their own lives.
Read.
So are the ways of everyone that is greedy of gain.
Everyone that is what?
Greedy of gain.
Nobody wants to work for money. But no, just like people say they gamble, right? You're greedy. So you take your money to go gamble. Right. Are you winning? The Most High just say, okay, take his money from you. Right? They don't want to work for what they want. Greedy. Really?
We take it away the life of the owners thereof. Wisdom crieth without. She uttereth a voice in the street.
So you see what Solomon said. Solomon, and what is wisdom? The Bible said wisdom cried. Wisdom uttereth her voice in the street. What is this? Wisdom, somebody telling a young man, go back to your house. Young man, don't do this. Young man, don't go down that path. Likewise, young woman, don't do this. Young woman, don't go to that path. But wisdom is crying out. Everybody around you telling you what not to do. Well, guess what you go and do? The opposite. So it's for your best interest, brothers and sisters, to seek the Most High. The Bible said, knock and the door shall be open. The Bible says, seek and you shall find. The Most High is our only help in this. Nobody else. And when you come to the house of God, you better be happy coming here. You come here, you want to sleep. You just come here to eat and have a good. This is not the place for that. Keep in mind, I don't know none of you here. Neither do you know me. You might smoke. That's about it, right? I don't know what you're capable of doing. Right? And you damn definitely don't know what I'm capable of doing. So if we come here, let us worship the Most High together in joyfulness and in happiness. And have the same desire to make it to the kingdom of God. Because I'll leave you like how Lot leave his wife. When Lot's wife turned back, did Lot turn back behind her? No. And Lot never knew it was 5 billion women on the earth. I knew. So that's the difference between me and Lot. I want to know how much people in the universe that are man. So if it's 2 billion man and 5 billion women, when that wife go, guess what happened? I remember one time my son mother was talking. And whatever I said to her, I said, why are you breaking my heart? She said, stop it. She said, do you have a heart? You know why she said that? I don't have emotions. And every day we speak, she will tell me my first son is just like me. But my parents have to explain to me in terms of our sisters, our brothers. I don't deal with them. So even my mother have to explain to me why. And even older people in the village, in the community that I grew up, have to tell me why. Because as I said, I was born a twin. So I only feel the attachment to she and she alone. I don't feel it from her as a sibling. So it's easy for me to just listen. I'll go to my mother's house and see them, and I just greet them like a stranger if I feel to greet them. And I'll go in and say, Ma, what you cook? She'll share mine, and we'll just go. I just go. I don't even tell them I'm leaving. I just say, hey, Ma, leave. You understand me? We're different fathers too, though. But even me and my sister is the same father. We're the same. For months, years we go. If there's something don't come up, they don't come. I don't have a problem being alone. I hear people say they're bored. They're bored. Are they afraid? If you come to my house, you're going to see my Bible and my books and in the couch beside me. I can never be bored. There's something to be read. I can never in this world say I'm bored. You'll never hear that out my mouth when there's a book to read. So if I'm in my couch and I'm watching TV, I will spend my scripture, I'll look and say, okay. Just like, get me that one I bring you this revelation on. 8:24, Ezra. Now this man will wake up, two persons say, oh, elder, thanks for this one.
First Ezra 8 verse number 24. And whosoever shall transgress the law of thy God and of the king shall be punished diligently.
The Bible says, whosoever transgress the law of God, or the king of the earth shall what?
Shall be punished diligently.
Shall be punished. So just imagine the punishment the Most High is saying for us. He said diligently, meaning if it's 10 king, you're getting all 10 of them. Right? Read on.
Whether it be by death,
By what?
by death.
So name a sin for death in the Bible. If you rape, punishment is death. If you murder, punishment is death. If you commit adultery, the punishment is death. Huh? If you break the Sabbath, the punishment is what? If you dishonor your father and your mother, the punishment is what? Read on.
Or other punishment.
Our what?
Other punishment.
So he said, our other punishment, read,
By penalty of money.
by penalty of what?
Money.
So what judgment in the Bible you have to pay for? If you break us, if you what? If you steal, you have to do what? How much? 7 times. Remember we read that in Proverbs a couple weeks ago? Solomon says if the hungry man steal for eating, it's not a sin. But if he get catch, he have to pay it back, right? So Solomon never tell her to go steal and say I'm hungry. Do you understand? So if you steal something, Ezra's telling you now you have to pay back. So if you take 100 CDs, the penalty is what? 700 CDs. It cannot be put a please, it's a law. Right? Read on.
Or by imprisonment.
Or by what?
Imprisonment.
So what judgment in the Bible now you can go to prison for? Lying. Disobedient. So you have principles. Right? You break those principles, you can go to prison. Right? Ezra said there's prison for all of these things. Right? The Snapchat with lighting up. This is not your phone. Read on.
Verse 25. Then said Ezra the scribe, Blessed be the Lord YAHAWAH of my fathers.
But Ezra said,
Blessed be YAHAWAH of my fathers.
because Ezra was what wrong? A scribe. He kept the records. So that's why Ezra said, if you break the records, guess what will happen? This is the law. That's why you have a country like America, have a open carry. Everybody can have a gun. Because America has laws. What if you give everybody in Ghana a gun? It would work. Because if a man knows you have a gun, he will not act stupid. Do you understand? It will work. If you know somebody have a gun, you will not break the person's house. So it works, but you have laws. In America, I tell you if you have a conviction or you get locked up, you cannot have it. But if you have a clean record like myself, you can go into any store and you can buy a firearm. Because America have laws, they have rules. If a police stop you, you have to tell the police I have a gun in the car. Certain state, you have to have the gun like where you're from. You have to put it on the dashboard. So the police pull you over, the police know right away that you have a firearm. You You understand me? So it's rules and laws and regulations. So even in Israel, we have all that. Because what if it's a case in terms of speculation? We don't know. We're trying the case. We have to hold you in the prisons until we finish our investigation. So when the investigation finishes, we decide what we will do with you. You understand me? If there's a fine, you will pay. If we have to put your ass to death, or whatever it may be. Right? Read on, sir.
Who had put these things into the heart of the king.
So what Ezra said? The Most High was the one who put this in the heart of the king. Read.
To glorify his house that is in Jerusalem.
To glorify his what?
House that is in Jerusalem.
Because we're going to build Jerusalem now. So you think we're going to go back there and you're going to just do what you want? This time, Yahawaah said he will deal with you what? Face to face. Right? Finish up.
Verse 26. And has added me in the sight of the king and his counselors and all his friends and nobles. Therefore was I encouraged by the help of the Lord YAHAWAH, and gathered together men of Israel to go up with me.
To do what?
And these are the chief according to their families and several degrees.
So now all the people that Ezra bring with them, naming names. But the mere fact is, even before they go, Ezra's telling them what the mission was going to be. You come and act foolish, your ass will be in jail.
That's right.
You come and act stupid, you will get whipped. We might kill you on the way.
That's right.
Before we even make it up. So now Ezra's telling you all the people that go with him. Did he have to kill anybody? Yeah, damn right he have to kill some of them. The Bible tells that Nehemiah was punching them in the face and all that. Remember, Ezra was with Nehemiah. So they were going back to build the house of their Father. So the house of the Most High will not be built by speech and put a please. It will be built by man with dedication. If we tell them, lay the block this way, and we'll come back the block and lay this way, what will happen? We will tear it down again and tell it to lay properly. I will remove you and make somebody who can do it, do it. Huh? All right. Shabbat shalom. Before we close it out, any questions? Sister Emanuela? You spoke to her, didn't you? Motion was